Okay, so y'all are gonna have to deal with the hair thing because I'm trying to multitask. So I'm working on dyeing my hair. Um, it has been, let's see, 24. It hasn't been 48 hours. Yeah, it hasn't been 48 hours yet. But I have slept 2 nights with the aligners in. I am getting used to them being in my mouth, but I'm not. It's. I must be a baby about the whole teeth shifting thing in the beginning because there was more than discomfort. In order for me to take any kind of aspirin, Tylenol, ibuprofen, whatever, um, I have to have pain. So yesterday I took 3 aspirin, and that's all I needed. And then today I took 3 aspirin, and I'm fine now. Um, the way that these feel when you eat, ladies, it's like when you get your first set of acrylic nails. You can't pick up your credit card off the counter with them. You can't. It's they're thicker. Guys, if you scuba dive, then they're like wearing thick diving gloves. If not, then they're like wearing thick garden gloves. You don't feel things the way you normally would. I tried to eat lunch yesterday with them out because I was eating really hard potato chips, and it actually hurt to have them out to eat. However, you aren't going to be able, well, you might. I can't eat crunchy things with these in. It's more like you're mashing things up versus chewing because the sharp parts of your teeth are covered up with the aligners. Today, I went bowling. Well, I didn't go bowling. I went with my dad when he went bowling, and then we ran some errands. And I did have a protein drink with my coffee for breakfast, but then I didn't eat lunch, and I didn't want to eat lunch because I just wasn't comfortable. My teeth were bothering me so much that it was giving me a headache, and the whole idea of eating was just, it didn't sound like any kind of fun. Hang on a second. One of the dogs dropped their toy. Okay, we have retrieved the toy. So, so I didn't eat, and I really, honestly, I didn't think I was hungry. Turns out I was, because I have a reflux, and I haven't had any discomfort from the reflux since I've been on the Nutrisystem because I eat every 2 to 3 hours. But today I didn't, and the reflux started really bothering me. Y'all can't see, but I'm pushing in on my sternum. So when we got back to Dad's house, I ate I mushed up a couple crackers in my mouth while I was heating up some egg rolls and waiting for them to cool because they obviously were very hot. So that's what I had before I came home. Cold feels really good. I've seen a couple reviews where people say you're going to lose weight because you don't want to take your aligners out to brush your teeth every time you eat, so then you don't eat because you don't want to brush your teeth. I would think that you might maybe gain weight, at least when you change the aligners every 2 weeks, because I know you're, at least me, I'm going to go through this kind of pain and discomfort when I first put each set in because the teeth are shifting. Hey. So my thought is that you might not want to eat, but cold in your mouth, or at least, sorry, in my mouth, would feel really good. Like last night I had some, oh dang, what's it called? Black Forest cherry yogurt. Dad has it. It's awesome. And that felt so good because it was frozen yogurt. I had a Dr. Pepper today with ice, which I normally don't put ice in any of my drinks except coffee. And that felt good because it was cold. So you might want to be a little careful about what you consume when you are going through this process. Because like I said, cold feels really good, but you don't want to keep eating ice cream just because it feels good in your mouth versus an actual healthy meal. So I'm home now until Friday, and I'll be back eating my Nutrisystem stuff. And I am going to make myself eat when I'm supposed to so that I don't get my reflux acting up again. I like them now in my mouth more than wanting to take them out. I don't really want to take them out. But when I did brush my teeth before I left my dad's house, that didn't bother me as much as it had been like last night and this morning. You'll also notice that when I stop talking for a second, I'm doing that. I don't know if you will do this, but I am sucking on my teeth because it feels good. So, and keep your Chewy with you. Oh, mine's still in the bathroom. But keep that little Chewy with you. I didn't bring it with me when I went to watch my dad bowl. So the whole time I'm there, I was doing this. And it's not that I feel them slipping. It's just that it actually feels good to be pushing down and pushing up on them. And I think that has something to do with the ligaments. Candid mentioned that the Chewy helps your ligaments. So that I've been kind of pushing. When I do have food in my mouth, my left side, that's not my primary side to chew, but sometimes I do chew over on that side. And when I do that with these aligners in, I can feel the top shifting. And it's up there. But for some reason, that side is the one that wants to come off first. So I'm getting used to them. Like I said, I haven't had them in. Today's Wednesday. And wow, I'm running my mouth. This is turning into a 10-minute video. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, y'all. I haven't had them in that long. I am getting used to them, but it's going to be a long time before I eat anything crunchy. So pretzels and chips, they will get put in my mouth and get sogified and mushed up. It won't be chewing. And forget about having steak. That's not going to happen. My one friend that's waiting on her aligners to come from Candid, Melissa, she had corn on the cob, I think Monday or maybe Sunday, and I said, yeah, it's not going to happen with these things in your mouth. No. Can't do corn on the cob. I tried to open up a bag earlier with my teeth. Couldn't do it. So, yeah. But you can't even tell they're in there. See, hang. Wow. Oh, sorry. I thought I had dirt. I don't. It was just the way that the thing I'm also trying not to hide my mouth. I noticed when I was at the bowling alley with Dad that when I smiled and talked, I covered my mouth, and there's no reason to do that. You can't tell that they're in. Other people can't tell that you have them. So I need to break that instinct to cover my mouth up. So that's the catch up for this time. You might want to, if you're going to get these, just make sure you have aspirin or something on hand. I prefer aspirin over Tylenol or ibuprofen. And do make sure that you eat when you're supposed to. Just don't expect to eat anything crunchy or hard. So, have a great day.